Hey, how's it going? It's JPChivalry going live with Hatoful Boyfriend. And, yeah. Hopefully we're finishing this today. I'm not sure exactly, but that's the plan. I don't know if we'll do all the endings, but at least I want to finish the Hatoful Boyfriend playthrough part, route, whatever that is. Shenanigans. Shenanigans is what it is. This whole game, shenanigans. But yeah. It's still Wednesday, December 9th. Woke up not too long ago. So, here we are. Also, there might be a noise in the background that's gonna be my PS4 fan, because I'm installing something on it. So if you hear that... it doesn't look like the mic is picking it up. Maybe when I'm talking, you'll hear it, but it doesn't look like in the background, like it's constant, maybe. But anyways, let's do a Beats TV FFC. And let's see. So where do we save? I think it was this one, right? 631, 12.9. I hope we're good still. I hope we're okay. I mean, we'll see, but let me bust out the spoiler-free guide real quick. I mean, we don't really need this until the Sakya playthrough, right? Okay, let's load. So last time we left off, it's just chaos. It's chaos all over the world. It's just chaos in this game. Locked. Has it been locked ever since the alarm this morning? The doctor went straight to the lab to begin the autopsy, and I think he's been with some birdie else ever since. Let's see. Maybe that massive thing Mr. Leone gave me will do the trick. Yes. Oh, the master key? This room has always been a little creepy, but it's even worse in this dim light. I need to look for evidence that Hyoko was in here, quickly. But where do I start? The longer I spend poking around in corners, the bigger the risk that I'll get caught. I need to remember, I've been in here a lot every time I got sick. Where would the doctor hide something he didn't want anyone else to see? Didn't he forbid even his assistants from touching his desk? It would seem he keeps his drawers locked tight. You're up, massive thing. Inside are medical records? He's probably supposed to keep personal information locked up, though I never really thought of him as the respectful type. There are only 1, 2, 3, 4 files? The names are Kawara Ryota, Tosaka Hyoko, Fujishiro Negeki, and Shirogane Sakya. What? Not surprised to see a file on me in here, but Hyoko and Sakya never had any reason to be in here, and Fujishiro Negeki? Looking closely, Negeki's folder says St. Pigeonation's Medical Center on the side, while the others don't. And the date is from 5 years ago. Did he take this from the medical center? Since it's here, so we're in the lab, right? He must know something about the fire back then. Are the other 3 records from physical exams? They're full of strange symbols and numbers. I'm not sure what they mean. Huh? Sakya has a second piece of paper in it. Looks like some sort of memo or... Nope. Ah! Sudden, blinding pain in the back of my head. Can't move. I fall, unconscious. Where am I? I feel dizzy. That's right, I was looking for evidence in the infirmary. The medical records are gone. Some birdie took them? I managed to get knocked out even with the stun gun Mr. Leone gave me. Darn it. I don't know who attacked me, but those records must have been important to get stolen away like that. Arg, darn it. Why did I let myself get taken from behind like that? I had our records. Even with those, it would have been hard to prove anything. Whoever attacked me must have been the criminal. They probably wouldn't leave anything, but maybe they missed a clue in here somewhere? Huh? I hadn't noticed earlier, but there's a card under the desk, in a corner I wouldn't have seen if I weren't on the floor. This is... Hyoko's student ID. There's blood on the corner. So it wasn't dropped here by accident before she was killed. Must have happened in here. Looks like my doubts about the doctor are confirmed. but for some reason I still feel unsure. I almost feel like this is too good to be true, and being led along. If the doctor were behind it all, surely he could avoid casting so much doubt on himself. Just what is he after anyway? But I'm not worried about who is doing that, what and why. I'm worried about finding the one who did this to Hiyoko. Let's talk with Sakuya. So, you think it would take a fair amount of time to cut a human up like that, like this, and distribute them into boxes, Doctor? Correct. Even if she were cut up last night and distributed this morning, it would involve a good deal of physical labor. Sakuya? You again. Can we go to the maintenance room? We need to talk. Very well. Mr. Shirogane. Yes, Doctor? Just as an aside, it would be impossible for one such as myself. Even with the knowledge and tools of a physician? Even so, I'm not a particularly healthy person. It's kind of a fat partridge, right? Not a healthy person? The doctor is slightly impaired down his right side, you know. He is? Never knew. I was injured long ago. My right wing never fully recovered, though it rarely poses problems in daily life. The human corpse is heavy. Seems like a bit much to go dragging around with one wing, don't you think? Yes, it's all true. It's even recorded in the faculty medical records. It is? Let's see. Thanks, I'll remember that. So his right wing? I tell Saki about what I found in the infirmary as we head to the maintenance office. Meaning, Fujishiro Nageki's records and the doctor have something to do with the medical center? Think so, yeah. I wonder about the other records too. Why, you, me, and Hiyoko all together? Could that really be a coincidence? Did you go there often after you moved here or anything? Not once. Nobility knows no illness. Yeah, I've never seen him sick. He's always seems pretty lively. Hadn't known about the doctor's injury. Kind of a bad thing to find out now. Bad? Because it is inconvenient to your theory? We must remain just. No harm can ever come from learning more of the truth. I guess so. Maybe it's because he's not very active, or because he never leaves the infirmary, but I guess I've never really had a chance to notice his disability. If he couldn't have done it alone, it makes it seem more likely that he was working together with Yuya. Blasted mongrel! No good can ever come of his presence. He merely confuses the issue. Salutations! Were you gossiping about me? Yuya! What a pickle. Guess I'm the topic of choice among the boys as well as the girls now. Not that I mind. Don't let it get to your head, mongrel. We weren't saying anything good about you. That's right, Yuya. From your point of view, we were subjecting you to vile slander and ill gossips. You're very frank, Ryota. Nothing wrong with that. What kind of slander? Perhaps you shouldn't say, lest my fragile heart shatter like a maiden's crystal glass dropped by an unkind lover. It should be obvious what we were talking about from our faces alone, but he's completely relaxed. Doubt his heart is made of glass, though. Used tires, maybe. Something that is completely impervious to abuse. Your unsolicited presence saves us the trouble of looking for you. We demand answers from you. You lied. You met Tosaka in the infirmary yesterday. Did you kill her? So, you doubt me. Love to see your evidence. You found her ID, stained with blood, in the infirmary. You are duty-bound to answer. What did you see in the infirmary yesterday? And what did you do? Well, I can't tell you anything, sorry. Can't say anything at all. Cease this foolishness. You know something, don't you? Do not attempt to dodge the... the scarecrow again. Run, you two. Such terrible timing. Nobody likes a man who can't read the atmosphere, Mr. Scarecrow. Is this the time for jokes? Run! Go! Fly, you fools. Ryota seems to have left us in the dust. Maybe we should hurry up a little. Well, it doesn't look like it's noticed us. I guess it's not too keen on chasing people. Your idle flirtation sickened me. Filthy mongrel. Shh. Do you want it to hear us? How about this? I'll go first and lure Mr. Beanpole Man towards the cafeteria. You head for the maintenance room while it's distracted, okay? You plan to act as a decoy? I don't think this will stop me from suspecting you. I wasn't asking you to. I've been your ally until now, so why stop now? Our ally? Anyway, run for it as soon as we're out of sight. Adieu. Sakuya, you're okay. I was worried that maybe you got caught. Indeed. Isn't Yuya with you? We never got him to answer anything. Do not know. I ran in the opposite direction. We don't have much time left. I think the only thing to do is to get him to talk to us and then confront the doctor. He's been helping us this whole time, but I don't know if we can still consider him our ally. Our ally. Indeed. You've always been separated, right? So you don't really know how he usually acts, or if he'd be likely to do something like this, or... How could I know? He and I live in different worlds. As my father said, I couldn't know. I'm an only child, so I don't really understand siblings, but I think I know how you feel about him, Sakuya. Do not make me repeat myself. He and I have no connection. But I want to believe that he is not my enemy. Looks like Sakuya isn't entirely sure what to think. Prime suspects are the doctor who aided his family and his own half-brother. If I were given the same situation, I wouldn't be as calm as he is. We should write in the notes, then go talk to the doctor. Go find out exactly what happened in the infirmary. We figured out a lot of things, but there's still a lot that remains a mystery. It's 6 p.m. We don't have much time. Can we solve this and get out alive in only 4 hours? Alright, let's go, Huh? Sakuya? Your friend already left, young one. Why didn't you say so earlier? I was planning to confront the doctor alone. Father is of the pure bloodline, and so his life is of the utmost value. By extension, the doctor who saved his life must also be valuable. I must not disrespect him, because that is what Father told me. My brother, born of a low father, is a worthless being. Though he looks noble, his veins flow with filthy and pure blood. I must not associate with those of low birth, because that is what Father told me. But I'm no longer sure. What is blood? Why does it divide us so? Oh, hello again, Shirogane. Where's the doctor? He said he was going back to the infirmary. Maybe he forgot something there? Thank you. You're going right after him? Don't you want any tea? Well, be careful. He looked rather troubled. Hope he's alright. Doctor. Mr. Shirogane, you look quite fatigued. Would you care to rest for a little while? You're wrong, are you not, sir? Whatever could you mean? I wish to learn the truth. What did you and Sakazaki do? Which of you decided to kill Tosaka? That's not something to say without proof, Mr. Shirogane. But then, we have but little time left. Perhaps I shall explain things to you. I did not kill Miss Tosaka. This is the truth. Of course. How could I let myself be swayed by idle rumors? The doctor could not possibly carry out such an atrocity. Mr. Sakazaki did not kill her either. Which raises the question, who did? Sakazaki admitted that he was involved in the crime. Cannot possibly be. He merely said that he did not kill her. Did not say he wasn't involved. Of course, the same applies to myself. The two of you did not kill her, but were involved? But then, who did kill her? Oh dear me, this won't do. Talking to you makes me feel like I'm about to fall asleep. Suppose there are the limits of a mere mongrel. These are the limits of a mere mongrel. What did he just say? Doctor, Could you be quiet for a minute, Mr. Shirogane? You bore me. You filthy, low-born mongrel. What? What are you saying, sir? I'm not like Saka. He did well. Thanks to you, Mr. Kawara has found almost everything he needs. Just one more push and he'll be done. Thank you, Mr. Shirogane. A glint of white steel. His left wing slowly traces an arc through the air. Did he kill Sakuya? I'm dying. I'm dying. What did he say? Why was I left behind? I can't think. What is going on? Sakazaki! Stop that, Issa. Told you not to touch my brother. Suddenly, Sakazaki Yuya blocks out the sun. Blood is spreading across the floor. I'm unhurt? Who's... Your wing! Such beautiful brotherly love, Mr. Sakazaki. You were the real hero all along, of course. I only promised that I wouldn't tell other people. Not that I wouldn't tell him myself, or that I wouldn't kill him. After all the work to steal the records from Mr. Kawara, too. Yeah, you've always been like this. Coward and a villain to the core. Oh, such flattery. What are you doing, Doctor? Why? Why are you doing this? I told you, remember? You bore me. Now that you have helped Mr. Kawara as much as you can, I have no more use for you. Why should I put up with your babbling now that I'm done with you? I do not understand, sir. What did you and Sakazaki... This is exactly what I'm talking about. I have no responsibility to explain to you. Goodbye, Mr. Shirogane. No, don't move, Sakuya. No. Sakuya! Oh, Mr. Kawara. We were just discussing you. Yuya, standing over Sakuya, blood running down his body. Doctor, sitting next to them. There's no question about what's happened. Doctor! So it was you all along, was it? I wonder about that. Ho ho ho. Pull yourself together, Sakazaki. Say something. Don't worry, he won't die just yet. I'm sure you'll enjoy a confession or two, so ask him all you want. Oh, I'm dropping frames. Uh-oh. Is the internet down? We're in the yellow, we're in the green. Are we good? Guess we're good. Okay. Wait, Doctor. Oh, on hell? Oh, no, it's the Scarecrow. The Scarecrow! There you are, Labor 9. I was waiting for you. Come, let us go. Labor 9? Labor 9? Is that the Scarecrow's name? So, he was working under the Doctor this whole time. Just a little more, Mr. Kawara. Do you think you'll remember soon? Stop running away! You killed Hyoko. I'll never forgive you. Glad you're so lively. That's good. I shall be waiting for you, deep beneath the surface. Chase me, Mr. Kawara. I reach out. I can't reach. The Doctor and the Scarecrow are gone. Don't go chasing after the beanpole man on your own, Ryota. A good man keeps his cool, even in times like this. Don't speak. You're still bleeding. Don't worry. Who the hell do you think I am? I'll be fine. I know my limits better than anyone else. I won't die to a little scalpel. Getting whacked with a cleaver would have been bad, but there are plenty of bandages here. Sakuya, wait here. I'll go get Mr. Leon. Wait, Ryota. I have things to tell you. Can you wait long enough to hear my confession? Like the Doctor said, there's no time to waste. So let me tell you everything I can. This might be our last chance. It's too late, Sakazaki. If you were involved, why didn't you tell us before? We had a deal. Of course, he broke it without a second thought. The Doctor and I did not kill her. That is the truth. But then why did he... She died in this room after school yesterday. That is also the truth. Then there was someone else? Yes. Right as always, Sakuya. And that third person killed Hyoko? Who was it? I'm sorry. can't tell you that. I think you'll figure it out. I have to apologize to you. The doctor and I were the ones who cut her up. So you stuffed her into those boxes? It was the time. The doctor needed to be sure when she'd be found. He decided morning would be give time for the most humans to gather. I suppose he probably thought putting her in the print boxes was funny too. The most humans? Why would? Looks like I've stayed on the fence to the very end. Didn't have the resolve to go either way. If only things had been a little different. Cuff, cuff. I thought you said you'd be fine. Are you worried for me? I'm honored. Could you go outside for a bit, Ryota? We'll go to the maintenance room afterwards. Just for a little. I want to talk to Sakyo alone. You have a new father now, Yuya. He has a beautiful mansion, and you'll be moving there tomorrow. But your new father says he doesn't want your brother. He says he can only feed you if you leave the egg behind. Mother is sad. He is her son too. I will go. I'll throw my brother away, Mother. Give me the egg. The new father killed my father. I know he did. Killed him so he could take Mother from him. I waited. Until she laid a new egg. Until she laid an egg with the new father's child inside. Had hid him away in the mansion. And I switched him. So he would raise my brother as his own son. The new father hates me. But he will love my brother. He will give him nice food and nice clothes and a nice bed. My brother will not know. No one will know but me. I hate the new father. I took the new egg and I smashed it. Wow. Such drama. I've always thought that maybe I should have told you. The doctor did not lie. You're the same as me, Sakya. We were never half-brothers. You are my real brother. Impossible. Impossible. I'm the heir of the LaBelle family. Father told me so. Everyone told me so. I was raised for no other purpose. Never told anyone that I'd switched the eggs. Father found out now, he'd throw you away. I did it for you. No, maybe I didn't. Maybe I just did it to spite that man. I killed the child he had with Mother. That was the cross I had to bear. It was never your problem. I was happy, just to see you living in luxury. You? Under what authority? None. You're right. I only ever listen to myself. But the doctor noticed. He must have realized. I guess I was doing what he said all along, since I took your lineage. The fact that I killed the LaBelle, the other father's child, will never leave me. Never been able to forget. This is stable. If you're blamed for that child's death, you have to press on. You can't let it stop you. I was worried about whether I should tell you or not. Now it's too late. So, fool! To deny me my lineage now! Sorry, Sakya. Should have told you long ago. I was never as sure of myself as you. If I'm not of the LaBelle line, what am I? You'd ask that? Straightforward as always. Leave this place, Sakya. And think about it, long and hard. We have a lot more to worry about than just who your family is, after all. No, wait, Sakazaki, stay with me. There's still much for you to tell me. It's been a long time since we talked this much. I talked to you every day when you were still an egg. Pull yourself together, Yuya. You can't leave like this. I said a little scalpel like that couldn't kill you. I should apologize about that too. Remember the headmaster? That was nerve toxin. I mean, that scalpel had... Go on, Sakya. Leave your liar brother and go. Doctor must have a way out of here. You are yourself. Never let anyone tie you down. Later, buddy. Big brother! Yuya! Yuya! Well, Yuya's dead. Great. Good. Sixth class. 30 minutes in. So I kind of have an idea of when we're gonna finish this, but we gotta go. 6 p.m. Are you dating? Well, here's the thing, Jimmy. We're kind of dead at the moment. How's it going, Jimmy? How's the Haven? 6 p.m. Sick. So we're not dating anyone at the moment. But we're trying to figure out who killed us. It's 6 p.m. I haven't had much of a sense of time passing since the dome appeared, but it's already evening. You're playing it more today? Nice. Well, enjoy, Jimmy. I had to get caught up to where we were. No, yeah, I saw you playing, so I figured that's what it was. Because, right, it was on my file, I guess, since I was the host. Turns out we missed a lot of stuff? What? It's just a lot of things that we didn't collect, or something. The atmosphere in the maintenance office is tense. The doctor said he'd be waiting deep beneath the surface. Does this building have a basement? I think I missed a lot of stuff as well. Oh, did you? Just right now? Certainly not one that appears on the official plans. But maybe. Under the medical center? That one's blocked off with concrete. How's the combat single player? I mean, I'm sure it's fine, right? But I mean, it's designed that way. It's weird. Oh, it's weird. Trying to manage both characters. Under the medical center, but that one's blocked off with concrete. Does not seem to me that the medical center is an entirely independent building. I mean, it's fine, but it's hard to multitask. Gotcha. I imagine it'd be easy for the double attacks once you know what you're that's what you're gonna commit to. But then managing the pacify and all that. There may well be a path from this building into the basement there. Is there anywhere you might have missed something? Missed something. Or forgotten something. Somewhere I forgot to look. Oh? That's right. The encyclopedia from the library. In the medical center. So what is this? Where's this message? Oh, that rumor. Right. Yeah, probably. Actually did not find the encounter that unlocks team attacks yet. I.e. one of the things I missed. Oh, with the big guy. Gotcha. Yeah. We're gonna do that on stream, I guess. Try to find that guy. And the chronology and the medical records. I'd like to talk to Nageki again. You've thought of something? Oh yeah, I think Effie got a server up for Minecraft. I'm sure she told you already, but yeah, you saw. So it should be fun. I still have to get Minecraft because apparently I don't have the game. I bought it back in 2011, but then I lost the account because it's before they had the Mojang system. You don't own Minecraft? I did. But then I guess I lost it somehow, so I don't know. It didn't carry over. Think you can convert your old account? I think I lost my old account is what the issue was. Someone took it. I remember I got a message saying that I couldn't access the account. And then I did. And then I didn't have the game, so. Rip. Yeah, it's fine. I think I bought it when it was $5 or something. It wasn't too expensive. You thought of something? Yeah, I need to go check. Saku. But yeah, when I guess more people get into it or they start setting up the Minecraft nights or something, then I'll get it. He hasn't spoken since what happened in the infirmary. Can't blame him. I know how he feels. Better to leave him alone. Oh yeah, Friday is Viscera. Right. Yeah, you're gonna start playing Saturday probably? Ooh. That'll be fun. I know. I'm worried about it too. You're fading again. Where are you? So Nageki is disappearing. Nageki! There you are. What is it? Found out a lot about the school. And about you. I see. I suppose you know who I am then. Sort of, but there are things I need to ask you. That's why I'm here. The fire 5 years ago, and the dome today. How are they related? Nageki must know something about the secrets the school holds. You aren't really here anymore, are you? That might be so. Or it might not. Again, who is your waifu in this game? Don't know anything about this game, but I still need to know. So sorry for distracting you. No, you're fine, Jimmy. Our waifu, well, it's husbandos, because they're all guys. We're the waifu, and we're dead. But our husbando is Sakya, who's kind of like a Miles Edgeworth type. His name is Sakya, and he's a dove, I think? Forget what type of bird he was. Hell yeah, Edgeworth, right? Also, he's kind of like Byakuya as well, from Danganronpa. So that's our type, I guess. I saw in the school records. It says you died 5 years ago in an accident in the medical center. There's also ghost birds, so this is Ghost. Not gay, but there's some things I'd let that man do to me. To Edgeworth. Again, need to clarify, not gay. It's totally fine, Jimmy. Kappa pride. I had become aware of that. I stopped my own clock here. That's why I can never leave. You stopped your... In other words, at the very least, I took my life through my own will. I am almost sure of that. Oh, so he did commit suicide. Okay. So you didn't die in the accident? He hangs his head in silence. Looks like he can't remember everything from before he died. I need a clue. There must be a basement under the medical center, and I need to get in there. Oh, that's right. The encyclopedia. The encyclopedia? You used to go to the medical center, right? Did you switch one of the encyclopedias from there with one here? Why would... That's what I want to know! I guess I should just tell him. Look, you know how the encyclopedias here are out of order? There are 2 copies of Volume 9, and no Volume 6. The medical center has the same encyclopedias? Yeah, there are 2 copies of 6 there, and no 9. 69. Nice. How disorderly. Yeah. Anyway, one of the copies of Volume 6 there has a library sticker on it. Someone must have taken it from here. Switch the encyclopedias. Mr. Kawara, try reading this copy of Volume 9? Too many typos in this game. Looking's worth 1,000 spoken words, I guess. Huh? This isn't right. It looks like just another book when it's closed, but it's a box? It's full of files. Some sort of documents? They're all from 5 years ago. These must have been... What does it say? That one. Let's see. Yeah. Operation Hatoful. This is talking about using carrier individuals as biological weapons to fight humans? So we're bird flu now. Okay. It has the same title as the file in the headmaster's office. But I never expected anything like this. Meaning, this school has been being used for biological weapons development for at least 5 years. 2180. New strains of Sumatera influenza isolated. 2183. New strain has been isolated from Fujishiro Nageki. It is lethal to humans, and has been named Charon virus. It has entered research at St. Pigeonation's Medical Center. Charon virus? Humans I met would always get very sick. Are you remembering something? Yes, I think so. I think I was the one who brought that book here. The birds with me in the medical center often did. Secret things in the reference room. I wanted to tell someone important what was happening at the center. What was it? My family? Must have been my family. That's right. I burned. I had to disappear. Why didn't I notice? Did I your help to see? He paces nervously in circles, rambling on to himself. If you've realized something, it would help me to know what it is. I remember. Remember what happened here 5 years ago. Did you? What happened? I can't remember my parents' faces. I lived in an orphanage with other birds my age since before I could remember. Never thought much of it at the time, but apparently every birdie there was a war orphan. But I did not resent the humans who had started the war. I did not care. Thought that living with other chicks and no parents was as natural as could be. One day, the endless routine was broken, and some humans broke into the orphanage. They had guns and kept shouting every single one. Free humanity! Free humanity! I think that's what they said. They barricaded themselves in our house and killed us one at a time. I was helpless. Could only hide in the corner and weep as my family was killed before my eyes. I don't know how much time had gone by since they came. See, Jimmy, this was a dating sim. And then it's not. It's ridiculous. When I looked around the silent room, they were all collapsed on the floor. Birds have come to save us. They had come and killed the evil humans. That is what I thought. But you've been granted a great power. You are one of the chosen few. I left the orphanage with my one remaining sibling, and we lived in an apartment. But I was weak, and couldn't go to school or get a job. I was nothing but a burden. Then I received the invitation. We wish to welcome you with special treatment. How would you like to study at the world's foremost avian school? We will provide anything you need, anything at all. There is a hospital on the school grounds. We will provide a room for you to live there. You shall receive all the care you require. I was living with my brother. Did not want to leave him. But if I continued to live with him, I would only hold him down. He was happy to hear that I would have a chance to improve my physical condition, and so I enrolled in St. Pigeonations. I was still weak, so I often stayed in my room. I had no friends, but I was not unhappy. The nurses and the faculty were all very kind to me. And then, early in my first summer vacation, the doctor made a proposal to me. This vacation is the perfect opportunity. Would you like to undergo intensive treatment? You'll have to stay inside for some time, but by the end of the summer, you should be as healthy as any other bird in the school. But what is this hallway? So began a long summer in the underground facility. First, a routine of daily examinations and the numerous medications. And then the experiments began. The experiments to kill humans. A human would be brought to me. They would struggle and gasp. And then, with the last painful sigh, they would stop moving. I knew why I was brought here. Living in my body was virus deadly to humans in a matter of minutes. My parents, whose faces I never knew, were killed by humans. Everyone else in the orphanage was killed by humans, and in return, I killed another human with each experiment. Well, it's not your fault, you just had a virus. It's not like you did it on purpose, though. Simply by standing in the same room as me, by breathing the same air as me, they would collapse. Couldn't stand it. Had no reason not to hate them, but watching them die in front of me shaved away at my heart, little by little. So I decided to end it all. I had only one wish. I wanted to disappear from this world without a trace. So who killed us, though? Because it's not Nageki. The Charon virus. The deadly guest that made its home in my body. That is what they called it. No doubt they were searching for a way to destroy humanity with that virus. That was Operation Hatofu? Yes. That's why I burned it all 5 years ago. There should have been nothing left, but... Think you committed suicide? No, but we were so happy. We were on their way to dating Byakuya, Edgeworth again. I am not here. But maybe, just maybe, there's still something left somewhere. And I can feel him close by. My Mr. Kawara. Are you going to the basement? I don't have a choice. To find a way out of here alive and to find out why they killed Hyoko, I need to ask the doctor. I see. That encyclopedia. What else is this like? Oh. Piece of paper. folded up along with the files. This is a map of the medical center? When I was there, I went in through the medical center, but it must connect to the main building somewhere near here. That looks like the gym, so those stairs are... I believe it is in the chemistry preparation room. Researchers often went in there. Doctor is beneath the preparation room? Thank you, Nageki. I have to go. Yes. Think you'll be seeing me again. And Miss Tosaka as well. He's saying we're gonna die. Well, Ryota. Because he's not us. We're playing as Ryota right now. 7th class. How many classes are there? I'm estimating an hour and 18 minutes left, but I don't know. A staircase in the preparation room? Never noticed one. I wonder where it could be. The scarecrow went down there with the doctor. It would need to be a pretty big opening. I'll have to go and look. 7 PM already? We only have 3 hours until we're overrun with bloodthirsty humans. We don't know for sure if there's an escape route in the basement, but it's our best bet. Maybe we should get every birdie from the gym to come with us as soon as we find the stairs? Leave that to me. Mr. Leon! Or Leon, I don't know, Lee1. I'll take care of the other students. Don't worry, not a massive agent or for nothing. Well then, thank you, Mr. 1. You aren't going with him, sir? I'm gonna come with you, Korra. You never know what could happen. Thank you, sir. You're welcome. I'm your homeroom teacher, after all. You've done such a good job so far. I want to be there to help you if things get dangerous. Just not gonna fall asleep. What about you, Sakuya? You two go ahead. I'll catch up with you. Right, okay. We're gonna go get out of here together, okay? Too much has happened today, for both Sakuya and me. I don't know what's on his mind, he doesn't seem interested in telling me, but if he wants to be alone, that's for the best. Guess it's the two of us then, Mr. Nanaki. If something bad happens, one of us can come back to warn you and the others, Mr. Leon. Understood. Commence Operation Breakout it is then. Not so fast. This is the RPG, I don't know, edgelord. Angel. What does he want now? Don't have time for messing around. Not so fast. Dexterous Melodia Foodus. You travel now to the Abyss of Despair. Do you not? The Abyss of Despair? You're not going all that fast, to be honest. We just barely took a step. Oh, did I? Abyss of Despair? I sense demon spores far greater in power than even those released by the Tree of Blight. Cannot allow you to face the dark sorcerer Wallenstein alone. Are we fighting? Are we doing the RPG thing again? The Wallenstein guy is the doctor, right? Okay. We're coming for you, Wallenstein. Wait, Angel, need to be careful. Wait. Certainly is lively. Should they have a dark sorcerer? That's the main villain. Let's go. What spells did we cast? We cast like Blue Thunder or Ice something, Icebreaker. And then some Egyptian curses. I think this is the first time I've been in here. You take that shit seriously. Need to be scared. If he's over level 10, that could be a serious problem. I don't know how much HP he has, but we beat him with like 300 left. We're fine. Out of a total of 800. I think this is the first time I've been in here. It's kind of bland. Yes. What level are you? I don't think there's levels. We'll say we're level like 11. We over leveled. Don't even have a level. That's how overpowered we are if we don't even need levels here. Yes. You're so fucked. Not a very friendly room, but not distasteful either. This place is flooded with demon spores. Any good bird would normally avoid it. Can you think of anything, sir? Like a hidden door, or... I don't come here very much, so... Oh, this is the room where he locked us and then The teacher rescued us back in the main game. Do you feel a draft? A draft? There are no windows in here. Must be coming in from the basement. Yeah? Be silent, my crimson breast. We must hold it back, or the eulogy of doom will... Gate of Erebus, guide me to the abyss. Wait, calm down, Angel. You can't. Oh, there it is. So it was behind the mirror all along? He is a lot more clever than he acts, isn't he? Even if he does spout nonsense whenever he opens his beak. Let us proceed. Textoris Melodia Funus. The master of the abyss awaits us below. A long, dark staircase winds downwards behind the mirror. How far does it go? The basement itself should be pretty big. This is sort of like the entrance into a subway tunnel. Let's go. Hey, it's the hallway again. Very impressive. This is a lot fancier than I expected. But there's aliens. I mean, there was well, was there aliens? No, right? If there's aliens, I'm gonna flip. Never knew this huge place was underneath the school. This facility has been used for research to kill humans since the school was founded. Hyoko, none of us ever knew. We lived our carefree lives with all this going on beneath our feet. I don't see any birdie. I wonder if it's closed now? Yeah, it's clean and orderly, but I don't get the feeling that it's still in use. There was a fire somewhere down here 5 years ago, and since then the whole facility's been shut up. I suppose they froze whatever project they were working on. Hey Angel, which way do you think we should go to find the doctor? And it's a hallway, so you just go straight, right? That would be, my crimson breast murmurs. The Midnight Hunter approached. Did the music just play for a little bit and then stop? The Midnight Hunter approaches. Scarecrow? Or no? Oh yeah, there it is. So yeah, Jimmy, we're being chased by a scarecrow as well. It's kind of cool. It's fiddlesticks. Couldn't you have said so earlier? Sick. Oh dear, if we don't get past him, we can't go on. Shit, fiddlesticks. Cannot reach Wallenstein without first defeating his dark servant. This trial cannot be avoided. But all we've ever managed to do is run away from this thing. How can we? It's been way too many years since you played League. But it's him. Here he is. Hugh. Knew they would come back. And I want to say, what, Season 2 of League of Legends? It's a Bully Bear meme. Where's Xerath when I need him? Xerath. Can't get anywhere just by running away. Do we have any sort of weapon? A weapon? I do have the stun gun Mr. Leon lent me. Will it even work on a scarecrow? Maybe not a normal output, but it looks like a living creature, so I doubt it would be completely unaffected. The Midnight Hunter is a hound bred from the Black Void. We must purify it with holy water. Oh, yes, that's a good idea. What? What did he even say? There's a fire hose on the wall there. Stun gun won't do shit on Brittle 6. Has no flesh. There's a fire hose on the wall there, if you time it right. Mr. Nanaki wobbles toward the wall, pulls out the hose. Of course! Yeah? Ready? Points the hose at the scarecrow and opens the valve. Angel, sir, get back! Set the stun gun to maximum and hurl it at the scarecrow. Electricity and water. I see. Hugo. Especially with that debuff resist build, we know he has. Debuff resist build. Is he dead? It collapses with an unpleasant noise. Its electrified metal arm twitches for a moment, but then it is still. We did it! I don't remember if that is actually a thing. Just making shit up at this point. Gotcha. I would believe you, Jimmy. Electricity is a powerful thing indeed. Thunderous voice of doom. Judgment has come. Oh. Goodbye, Mr. Scarecrow. Onwards. No, Scarecrow's down. Time for final boss. Disgraceful. What am I doing here? LaBelle is not allowed hesitation. Hesitation is defeat. No. I have not even the right to claim that restriction anymore. Yuya. Foolish. No, not ish at all. I'm a fool. Don't fucking remind me. I've been pampered my entire life, while my shadow he crawled along under the weight of a crime of which only he knew. I've been nothing but vain and selfish. I know better than anyone with hesitations. But you did it though. You beat it. What should I do, Yuya? I still have to go back and do the gauntlets. Yeah, but it would cost. It's okay, Jimmy. You made it. No cost too great. Cool. What gauntlet? So they added I think it was the Halloween update. They added the boss rush modes, basically. There's 4 of them in total. And you have to do 2 endings? 2 endings. No, yes? Yeah, 2 endings to get all 4 of them unlocked. So it's the sure ending and then the true ending. Right, one of them, you did that one. You did the true ending, I think. So you have that one unlocked. It is Sakya. Sakya is here. Leave. No one wanted you to come here. Everyone is leaving. This is a grand daring escape. Sakya will find Ryota and Oko-san. With Oko-san. Away we go! If I ever have to look up something to know it is in a game, I'll never play it. That makes sense. Like secret bosses and stuff. True endings. To be fair, I think Sekiro's was like a little complicated. Along with Bloodborne's. Bloodborne's was silly. Shut up, don't talk to me. Sakya weeps? The boss book session, the Upside Down Council and Symphony of the Night. Oh yeah, that was fun. That was a good time. No, I do not. It's raining. Is Sakya in pain? That is bad. Must do something about it. Oko-san used Healing Touch. Confound you! Must I repeat? Considering that is half the game, right? Actually. I want to go back. If I could play that again without knowing anything, that'd be nice. Good old Castlevania. Something at night. Oko-san knows. Oko-san heard that Yuya has gone somewhere far, far away. You will never see him again. So they told you. Do not worry. If you cannot meet him, we need only chase after him. Do you have any idea what you're saying? Death is not a good place to chase someone to. No doubt the older breeds have no concept of death. Chase Yuya into the grave? What kind of fool would? Oko-san knows. The earth is a ball. So if we run far enough, we'll find him. What foolishness. Speaking with mongrels makes my head hurt. Except I'm a mongrel too. Poor mongrels who do not notice even their own error, that is. Oko-san is not a mongrel. Sakura and Yuya and Oko-san all have their own wonderful names. These names are more important than any breed. Is that your argument? That isn't even... Yeah? You are yourself. Never let anyone tie you down. I am myself? It's time to go. Oko-san and friend are late. Kick reason to the curb. Time to blast out of the prison and find Yuya. Wow. Is that Gurren Lagann? Oko is always brimming with useless energy, as he was. Am I the same, perhaps? You'll never see him again, no matter how far we run. But if he were here now, what would he do? What would he want me to do? At any rate, moping around here won't get us anywhere. 2 more hours. I will chase after him. I will never find him, but I will find myself. Let us go, Oko. There is nothing more for us here. Sakio is best when he acts cool. After Ryota, full speed ahead. So we're gonna fight the wizard, and then we're gonna almost die, and they're gonna save our asses. Got it. The demon spores are thick in the air. I smell the stench of the sorcerer. I feel a little nervous relying on Angel's bizarre intuition alone, but it's worked so far, and we're in a hurry. Is he actually following the doctor by scent? Or was that just an Angelism? There's some very advanced equipment in here. These documents look fairly new. Maybe this place is still in use? There's a register of names left open on one desk. Maybe it's a student register? Look, your name's here too, Angel. The Dark Grimoire. I feel the tendrils of imminent tragedy. They have notes on some of the students too, under Higure. He acts as a neurotransmitter when excited. He seeks to produce intoxicating or hallucinogenic pheromones. Physical exertion acts as a stimulant. A pheromone causes others to temporarily lose control of themselves, but its usefulness is limited, not currently applicable to combat. I shall not allow the sorcerer to make me his pawn. I'm the Crimson Angel of Judeka, destined to wander this earth alone. I'm not sure what he's talking about, but he sounds and looks unexpectedly heroic. Looks like all the students who were invited here have some sort of physical idiosyncrasy. How did you enroll, Kawar? How? I was invited too. I don't know why. Yours is just a bunch of numbers. I wonder if it's the explanation for something like Higure's. No, the black miasma of inevitable doom draws near. Should probably get back to finals week stuff. Save me? Oh, another Jimmy. Good luck on your finals. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, you got this, Jimmy. Have fun with your Haven stream. We are approaching the gate of the abyss. I feel its foul wind. Let's go. Doctor's waiting for us. Could you wait a minute, Kara? What is it, sir? We're almost done. We need to... I want to ask you something first, Kara. You lied. Did not you? Did not you? Huh? Lied? Me? Don't know why you would lie about that. Maybe you forgot. Even though it was just yesterday. Yesterday? After school? Like I said to Sakia, I don't know anything about it. You have to ask the doctor. I see. Let's go on then. Turns out we were the killer. Probably. Maybe. Mr. Nanaki follows Angel down towards the innermost room. I've been trying to find the truth about Hyoko's death since this morning. Why would I lie? Maybe Mr. Nanaki misunderstood something? That seems too simple. In contrast to the rooms above, this area is dark and filthy. This must be where the fire was 5 years ago. I feel like I could smell the soot just by looking at the walls here. Mageki threw himself into the sea of fire here to end the experiments. I wonder what I would have done in this place. Would I have ended it all like him, or... You're late, Mr. Kawara. I have grown tired of waiting. Comfortable. Gasp. Dark Sorcerer, Wallenstein. Stein? Doctor. Wasn't just Hyoko. He killed the headmaster as well. If it weren't for you, the boy who went outside wouldn't have been... Why are you doing this? Must I repeat myself? Told you before. I merely disassembled Miss Tosaka after the fact. I did not kill her. Do you think I care? It would appear that you need some assistance. Told you before, but... You should already have everything you need to answer your question. Who killed Tosaka Hyoko? Do not listen to the Dark Sorcerer's words. Textoris Melodia Funes. He will lay a spell on you. Perhaps the peanut gallery could keep its thoughts to itself. Oh? An iron grill drops behind me, like an evil wizard's portcullis. Cut off! Oh dear, you appear to be shut in. No, the dark spell. What are you doing? Nothing at all. Simply have no business with them. I was waiting for you, Mr. Kuwara. Now, let us return to our conversation. Our conversation about the truth you seek. You have done unbelievably cruel things, Doctor. You were involved in a medical center here, too. Nothing you can say to me will change my mind. How pugnacious of you. But you are lacking in logic. What I may or may not have done has little to do with the truth of my words. I was employed at this facility from the beginning. No doubt you have already deduced that I was working on Operation Hatoful. Operation Hatoful. The plan to wipe out humanity with the Charon virus. Precisely. Oh, it does make me so happy when students read ahead and come prepared for the lecture. You are exemplary. Ho ho ho. The strain we isolated from the original host was extremely powerful. Quite possibly the deadliest in human history. However, strains of such lethality tend to be fragile themselves. Charon virus was no exception. Cannot last very long outside of a host body. In order to deliver it to the enemy, we would have had to send live carriers into their society, and allow it to spread via airborne infection. This proved troublesome. Charon virus, in addition to being harmless to birds, is ill-equipped to establish itself in our bodies. Also, I should save, just in case. And we'll save over this one, because we didn't really make a choice yet, right? So yeah. Fujishiro Nageki, the original host, had a rare genetic condition which resulted in a slightly compromised immune system. In his body alone was Charon able to safely reside. Alas, he refused to cooperate. You forced him to kill human prisoners. If it weren't for your experiments, he never would have killed himself. Indeed. It had not occurred to us that the tests of the strain's effects would harm his mental health. We expected that he would be glad of the chance to avenge himself on humanity, but sadly it was not so, and we lost our sample. The project was put on indefinite hold with his death, but thankfully we did not lose his corpse in its entirety. I preserved his remains and have kept them to this day. I've been waiting for a new carrier to arrive. It sounded like this was a very labor-intensive project. Wasn't there a better way? Quite right. Behind the bars. I digress a little, but there was a reason for our methods. It did not take me long to come up with a better plan. We need only compromise the subject's immune system, creating a compatibility like Fujishiro Nageki's. Compromise the immune system? They die. Indeed. Even if the subject were able to become a carrier for the Charon virus, if they died to some other infection, it would all be for naught. Which is why I was very careful with who I chose. I worked on the subject over time, slowly weakening his immune system. I suppose I should count myself lucky that I achieved my goal in only a year. You are an exemplary student, Mr. Kuwara. I give you full marks. Full marks? My head hurts. Almost as if some strange creature is wiggling about, deep inside my brain. Are you okay, Ryota? Mr. Nanaki said you were coming here, so I'll make sure you're alright. Kyoko came to the infirmary. To see me? You have come this far. Sure you can answer this. What was it that you forgot? Everything is hazy. I think my stomach is acting up again. I drink the medicine Dr. Iwamine gives me and lie down, but my body still feels heavy. I'm tired. Are you okay, Ryota? Yeah, I'm fine now. Mr. Nanaki said you were coming here, so I wanted to make sure you're alright. Yoko is reaching towards me. Want to go home? I'll walk you. Her hand stops. Hyoko falls to her knees, clutching her chest. Ryota, I can't breathe. Oh. She can't breathe. This is bad. My mother said to get home early. Everything feels strange. Almost like it's a dream. I need to go home. Goodbye, Hyoko. See you tomorrow. What? She fell down before my eyes. And then... the experiment was a resounding success. Miss Tosaka displayed the archetypal symptoms of a human infected with Carol virus and passed away. Once the virus is inside a human body, it shuts down the respiratory system in a matter of minutes. Technically speaking, it causes an overreaction of the immune system, which leads to widespread apoptosis in the lungs, but more simply, any human who comes into contact with you will die. You see? You're lying. Hyoko and I were together since we were children. Of course, I only administered the live virus to you yesterday. All the things I've done to you over the past year have been in preparation for it. Do you recognize this? Scarecrow's head? Yes, alas, the body is now useless, but I should tell you about the Labor 9, the being you call the Scarecrow. It is one of the Labor model new humans developed by Dove Party researchers, but denounced as unethical. We birds have advanced quickly, but our physical capabilities are still far behind those of the human race. These new creatures were livestock, if you will, to compensate for that. The Labor series was a great step forward towards the beautiful idea of coexistence with humans. With a human's head mounted inside an artificial body, they were durable and capable of difficult tasks. Of course, they never entered development, the project having been shut down early due to ethical complaints. However, I carried on the Dove Party researchers' will and created this prototype to be my sidekick. We didn't want too many other people snooping around and disrupting your investigation, so I had it patrol the building. Now the next question. What is inside this bag? Human's head? Oh, no. Close, but you have to be more specific. I believe we had Miss Tosaka's head sent to your classroom, but did you notice anything missing? Brain. Missing? When I found her in the box, I was too shocked to be looking for clues. May have missed something. Wait, he doesn't mean Hyoko's brain? Correct. You do catch on quickly. Miss Tosaka did come to meet you quite frequently. Of course, having been placed in Labor 9, she has lost much of her personality. And she's alive? But her body is gone. All that's left is her brain. Can we still call that alive? Alive or not alive? I don't know anymore. Can you save her? That is a difficult question. We tend to think of there being a definite border between life and death, but really it's quite vague. Her personality still remained in this world up until a few minutes ago. But, yeah, you gave poor Labor 9 quite a shock, shall we say. Alas, Miss Tosaka's brain is no doubt irreversibly damaged. The wonders of modern medicine can do nothing for her now but sigh and shake their heads. Yesterday her body, and today her mind. You are a far more twisted villain than I could ever hope to be, Mr. Koara. I killed Hyoko. It was my fault all along. Why did it have to happen this way? This was all arranged for you. I had Labor 9, Mr. Sakazaki, and the headmaster help you along in your investigation. You are but one step from the end now. You must remember one more thing. What was it that you and Miss Tosaka told me long ago? Come, follow me. He holds out his wing. What lies beyond here? Hyoko is gone. The one who killed her was here from the beginning. I have nothing more to lose. You are obedient, Mr. Koara. Wait, that store is Melodia Funas. The demon spores are the thickest that way. You will not be able to return. That's right. The doctor is probably going to do something unspeakably horrible to you, Koara. Come back. Thank you for bringing Mr. Kawara this far, you two. And now, goodbye. Oh dear. This looks bad. Do you suppose it's poison gas? His presence. Mystic Phantom. The avatar of miasma. Do take everything in stride, don't you, Hikari? Well, so two humans lie in a twisted pile. They are Hyoko's parents. She said they work as mediators between birds and humans. They were trying to say something to the humans barricaded on the other side of the wall, but they received only bullets as a reply. The death of her parents became a signal. The birds surrounding the little house crossed the wall as one. I can hear gunfire from inside. I can hear humans and birds screaming. We could do nothing but stand outside and watch. And then the stranger came and spoke to us. Is there anything you desire? I'll grant you any wish for you. Just tell me. I answered. I don't want these things to happen anymore. My wish is for a world where humans and birds no longer fight. Even if I die, I want there to be peace. And Hyoko continued. I agree. I will do anything to make Ryota's wish come true. The stranger nodded. It might not be possible right now, but one day I will make it happen. So we got genies. More pressure, experiment. When we were children, that's right, that was you. That was the other thing you had forgotten. You have remembered, I see. 8 years ago, a number of humans barricaded themselves in a building not far from where you lived. Hyoko's parents were shot by the other humans, and many birds and humans were killed in the ensuing gunfight. And I met the doctor. I asked for a world in which humans and birds no longer fight. You and Miss Tosaka both said you would be glad to die to bring it about. And so I am carrying out your wish, just as you had stated it. Even symbiotic relationships are not free from strife. In order to end the wars between humans and birds forever, one race would have to be completely destroyed, you see. Why did you choose me back then? Choose you? Why did I ask you what your wish was, you mean? I assure you, it was not a coincidence. I'm not so bored as to wander around granting wishes willy-nilly. I, too, had made a promise to grant your wish. The preliminary test yesterday was a resounding success. You need only transfer the original lysosomes from Fujishiro Nageki to you, and everything will be in place. I've granted your wish. Though I did make you jump through a few hoops so you would remember your wish and understand my intentions. It would be the least you could do to at least acknowledge all I have done for you, I don't care about anything now. Hyoko is gone. My wish has destroyed everything. Nothing good has ever happened. This is what my life is to be like. I wish I had never been born. I don't want to see anything anymore. Do not be anxious. You have no will to resist. So soon you will forget it all. Good night, Mr. Kawara. My crimson breast senses. Dang. Cough, cough. Talking will just make it worse, Hikari. It seems to be leaking in quite slowly. Glad we have a little more time, but it is getting hard to breathe. Wallenstein, you coward. Come out and fight. Coo! Coo! Hold on just a little longer. We'll get you out of there. I'll try to open the cage. Oko, you see to the gas. Oko-san shall not fail. Well, there it is. Ah, much better. No one can say you slack off as a student president, Shirogane. The Crimson Breast shall not forget this. Are you two alone? Where did Kawara go? Were you separated? Did Ryota wander off and get lost? No, he didn't. He got carried off by the doctor. Carried off? Oh no. No doubt the doctor is making him drink nasty protein supplements as we speak. If you do not act soon, the funeral song shall herald the coming of the darkness. Why can you never speak in plain Japanese, miserable poltroon? He's saying that the doctor is planning to turn Kawara into a biological weapon. What? We can explain while we walk, assuming I don't run out of breath. Very well, let us proceed. Kawara, are you alive? Okusan has a bad feeling about this. Ryota is not normal. Miserable medical man, what have you done to him? Why, if it isn't the son of the noble LaBelle family, what is one of your prestige doing here? Ho ho ho. Your pathetic jabs mean nothing to me. What have you done to Kawara? I have granted his wish. That is all. It is almost 10. The human forces are gathered above. Mr. Kawara must now return to the surface and begin the end of the human race. Kawara would wish for no such thing. He would never harm a human. Right, Kawara? It seems he is hesitant to agree with you. Ho ho ho. Bah. He has been swallowed by demon spores. Our voices will not reach him. It is time for us to go. He has but little time left in this world, and cannot afford to waste any of it. He has but little time? What does this mean? His duty now is to fly about the world, spreading the seeds of throughout all of humanity. It will be a feat impossible for any normal rock dove. Of course, he'll be shot at as well. If he were to fall from his wounds, he would die before completing his task. Do not fear. Okusan will stop Ryota here and now. Is he a cyborg bird? Or no? Coo! There he goes. Mr. Kawara has traded his free will for normally impossible physical tenacity. He's been brainwashed? We have to stop him and bring him back to his senses before he reaches the surface. Banoko is stronger than any of us, and he was sent flying just like that. How can we keep him here? Kawara is very strong, but it lacks control right now, right? Maybe we should ask Kagure. What? Him? He's nuts! Hahaha. Black Bean Donna. There he goes again, spouting nonsense. Wait, Kawara, stop! Ah. Oh dear, there goes Shirogane. The demon Red Eyes speaks. Seal the disaster with the power of the Chosen One. He's reacting. How is that frail Luzon able to affect him? What is he doing? Hypnotizing him. According to the documents back there, Kagure has the ability to pull others into his own fantasies and break down their mental restraints. I was talking to the doctor about it earlier too. I think it's real. Mental restraints? Like how a desperate man can be stronger than usual? Demon Red Eye heralds the awakening. By the power of the bloodstained hand, I shall seal the funeral song. Okusan attack! Okusan can't possibly lose in a fight with Ryota. There we go. Perfect. We're supposed to convince Ryota to stop while ourselves being drawn into some bizarre fantasy? This is madness. Don't think about the consequences, Shirogane. Just go along with it. Prepare yourselves. We fight, brethren bound with the red lotus feathers. I'm gonna save again. Because I think it's a boss battle. Ryota! Ah, the music though. Textoris Melodia, Funes appears. Angel's turn. Black Demon, be silent. Textoris Melodia, Funes. Now it's time to break Wallace's spell. Hear the call of the Red Lotus. Sandstorm. Cool. A violent Ryota is not a good Ryota. Come to your senses. Kazuaki's turn. Come back. We're all trying our best for you, Quara. Come back to us. Sakis. Listening, pull yourself together. Do you not care? Do you plan to destroy all we've gained? Stop, Quara. This is not the path you must travel. This sounds really similar to something in Higurashi. Question's turn. Jeez, Ryota, you're causing everybody trouble. I don't want to see you like this either. I'm the only Berserker class character this story needs. Look up already, Ryota. Ryota was defeated. Wait, who is the question mark? Ah. Quara, pull yourself together. Do you want this? No. I don't. Ryota is a vegetarian, shouldn't exert himself. I don't want to make anyone sad. Your emitter reactivated? Fascinating. Should not have been possible for some hours yet. Disease is half in the mind, after all. Outlook is surprisingly important. I suppose this means my data was insufficient. This is the end, Dark Sorcerer Wallenstein. Be judged by the Crimson Breast. Wait, Angel. It's not just his fault. How do you protect him? He's the one who did this to you. Tell me, Doctor, why did you go so far to grant my wish? Why did I grant your wish? My reason is nothing of note. It's not worth telling. This was merely an experiment that has now come to an end. You must have had a reason. You aren't the sort to go around talking to children without some purpose. I want to know the answer to everything. The answer is nowhere near as glamorous as you are expecting, I assure you. Oh. Hey, good morning, Issa. Sorry to spring this on you, but could you take a look at these? What is it, sir? You seem excited. It's amazing. Healers we got earlier. Healers? Ah, the Gila cells from last month. Yeah, them. From the unusually old human. Aiding science even after death? Can't we at least call the samples by their proper name? I've always been serious like that, Issa. These samples are like sweet lovebirds. Touch them with kindness, and they respond beautifully. Just how many lovebirds do you have again? Perhaps you should call them pet birds instead. Maybe you're right. Anyway, look at this. We've been looking into cancer cell immortality. This... Indeed, these results are amazing. You're quite lucky with these things. It's all about love. Or intuition? That too. Quara Ryuichi. He's quite possibly the most gifted researcher alive. He has abilities and intuition that not even he can explain. So, our dad? Hey, good morning, Issa. Nice weather, huh? Makes me want to do something outside. It's already evening. I believe one normally switches to good evening around now. It's good morning whenever I get up, Issa. Get distracted by things like common sense and you'll miss the greatest discoveries of your life. Sophistry? Hey, good morning, Issa. Whoopsie, we're low on cash. Here was this the one? Didn't ask you to pick it up for me. Here, take it. It's not like we're running out. You sound like a pushy salesman. Your right wing is injured, right? If there's anything I can help you with, just ask. I've been doing fine so far. Hey, good morning, Issa. Hey, can I say something? What is it, sir? I'm somewhat busy. You're always busy. If I waited for you to take a break, I'd die of old age before I got to say. Talking like this gets us nowhere. Guess what? I had a kid! I see. Congratulations. What? Don't you have anything else to say? Not particularly. Reproduction is natural for all living creatures. Of course, were I to become a father, I would feel bad for the child, given my habit of locking myself away in the laboratory. The only bird who I ever recognized. The only one I ever recognized as worthy of my respect. Hey, good morning, Issa. Brought you something cool. What is it? A fossil. Look at it. It's huge. You act like an excited child. Hey, I like geology too. That tempts me with spouse breach. I'll carry on your research while you're out. Go on. Dang, you're cold. Hey, listen. Want to come with me on a business trip sometime? Field observation is fun. Next one's at the start of the month. While I am interested in your work, sir, I'm partway through a fascinating process at the moment. Perhaps another time. Yeah, I'll invite you next time then. Bet traveling with you would be a blast. Field observation is not exactly sightseeing. I'll make sure to open time in my schedule though. His last moments were dreadfully anticlimactic. He fell ill with a disease endemic to the island. By the time we returned home, he was so emaciated one could barely recognize him. He had watched as many other birds succumb to disease, so I was sure that he would die in this examination room, surrounded by his family. Issa, I always knew this was a possibility. Yes, sir. I don't regret the way I did things. No, sir. But I just remembered. I do have one regret. Yes, sir? I've never done anything a father is supposed to do. I promised to take time off for the first time in years. I want you to do me a favor, Issa. If you ever run into my son, can you do something for him in my stead? Rather vague requests. He's too nice. He'd never ask for something, even if he wanted it. I suspect he inherited that trait from his father. Anyway, if you ever happen to meet him, you don't have to go out of your way to find him or anything. Very well. I shall remember. What is his name? Ryota. It's Kawara. Ryota. You vanished from my life before I ever told you my feelings. And I've chased your shadow since then. Is this what they mean by quitting while you're ahead? Or was it just cowardice? No matter how I study life, its past, its future, I'll never be able to surpass you. And that was my only goal. Kawara Ryota, the son of Dr. Kawara, carrying half his genetic material and otherwise unrelated. But this boy may be the only way for me to catch your shadow now. Seventh class end. 8th class? I mean, this has to be like the epilogue, right? When your father died, my world was altered. One might say that his influence over me grew after death, both for good and for ill. Kawara Ryuchi. All I can recall of him now is his voice and the color of his wings. He rarely returned home, always leaving Mother and me alone. You did this to carry out my father's will? Misunderstand. This was not just a parting kindness between colleagues. I doubt that there is anyone in this world with a stronger sense of duty than mine. This was his final challenge to me. And you see the result. But your refusal is hardly rational. I was trying only to grant your wish, and yet but accept it. It would be so. Are you dissatisfied with something? A world without strife, where no one will have a loved one stolen from them? That is the world I wish for. I never asked for a world where the human race is killed. A pity that you did not say so 8 years ago. What absurd contract was this? There is no power in prayer. I should never have met you. Doctor, my wish ends today. Father is no longer in this world. There is no reason for you to chase after his final will anymore. Ho ho. Ho 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 ho. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Does this mean you are sympathizing with me? Oh, how I have fallen. I can feel his pitying gaze even now. Very well. The contract ends today, and I must admit defeat. It is not over yet. We must open the gate of Tartarus in the depths of the abyss. We only have about 10 minutes until the humans come in from above. I see you are still alive, gentlemen. Leon. Mr. Leon. Or Leon, I don't know. I bring with me all those who have taken refuge in the gym. Whoa, it's like something out of a science fiction movie. It was built by MIBs. Rad! Well, I guess nobody's panicking anyway. Mr. Shirogane, I will recover Sakizaki's body before I leave. Have no fear. I'm grateful to you. The exit is no doubt activated by the vital signals of researchers who work here. Correct. Do not fear. I shall lead you to it. The doctor is even creepier when he's being cooperative. I do not base my actions on foolish pride or emotion. I carried out an experiment, and I have now obtained the result. I have nothing more to gain or lose here. Is that everyone? Thank God. Shall we go, Kara? Can you stand? Yeah. But we need to bring Tosaka with us. I think everyone else has gone outside. Doctor, shall not forget what has taken place here. Once we are outside, I shall see that you face judgment. Your words are haughty and immature, as always. Do as you please, if you can. I will indeed. Remember my face, villain. Well, who knows? I find you uninteresting, so I may well forget. I must think carefully about my plans once I am outside. I still have much research to... Oh. Wait. Doctor? A gunshot echoes through the room. The doctor collapses. Madness. There should still be time before the humans... The teacher? Mr. Nanaki! Pistols in his hand. He wobbles over to the doctor with the same unsteady, careless gait as always. And... This is the end of your research. Nanaki, what? Stop. The doctor should have a fair trial once we... Fair trial? What do you think, Doctor? Well... I'm impressed at your acuity in attacking my uninjured left side. But of course. Thank you. Tell me, Dr. Iwami. No, Issa. Need to bring him back with me. That's why I've done all this. Tell me, where is Nageki? Nanaki points his gun at the immobilized doctor. Looks quite prepared to shoot the partridge dead at any moment. Oh, was that it? Oh, I'd quite forgotten. Mr. Fujishiro's brother. He was a quail. Oh, we're gonna get that backstory now. Nageki? Are you by yourself here again? You should play in the park with everyone else. I'm fine. I just get tired. Isn't talking to me a waste of time, Hattori? You've been busy recently, have you not? Now we're short on money. It's not something you need to worry about. We adults are working hard to make sure you don't have to worry. You're a child too, Hattori. Only 5 years older than me, after all. You don't think I should be working? No, that's not what I meant. I can't do anything. I at least want to stay out of your way. It's not about whether you're doing anything or not. You're part of the family, and we need you. That doesn't help. With my body like this, I can't work. Or go to school. This is how it is. You're thinking too hard, Nageki. Let's go pick some millet in the yard. It's almost dinner time. Full stomach scares the bad things away, right? September 2nd, 2180. Hatoful House, where the rest of the war orphans and I lived together. I was always a little better at studying than the others, so I teach at the local school to help make ends meet. Going to work and coming home. Every Friday, we all gather together and have supper. There are children who go to school. There are those who work, like me, and children like Nageki, who stay home. Our family is a patchwork of ages and lives, but we always eat together on this day. What should we have? Might have enough left over, or we could pull our money and buy something. I had more work than usual last month, so I got paid a little more than usual. I'll get something nice. I'll head home and see what everyone wants first. But this day was different. Our home was surrounded by security vehicles. It's an attack by the Human Liberation Front. Can't let anybody in. We sent 2 human negotiators, but they were shot. We're going to storm the place. Get back, it's dangerous. Hey you, are you listening? I remember angry shouts coming from every direction, but I couldn't tell what they were saying. The only thing I could focus on were the gunshots from inside. Today was supposed to be our day. No one has ever been missing on a Friday before. No one can disappear now, today. We have to be together today, no matter what. When I went in, the gunshots had stopped. All that was left were corpses and ruin and... Everyone is covered in blood, immobile. The humans, the security forces, and my family. What did we do? We had nothing. Our parents and our homes had already been stolen by the humans. All we had left were each other. Why do they have to keep stealing from us? Why? Why? Tori. You were outside. Good. Nageki, you're alive. Everyone else? I see. Nageki was hiding in the innermost room. Must have heard everything from inside his hiding place. Human corpses are scattered throughout the room. Nageki, were you afraid? I'm sorry. Wasn't your fault, Hitori. I wasn't here when you needed me. Don't apologize, Hitori. I don't know how I could live if you were gone too. When I found him then, I didn't notice, but none of the human corpses in that room had been shot. This will be our room from now on. The house is too big for just the 2 of us. Right. It's a little... lonely. Yes. Hitori, what should I do? Isn't there anything I could do to help? You just have to be happy and well. Don't push yourself. We'll find something for you to do, okay? I noticed almost as soon as we'd moved out of Hatoful House. He was never very healthy to begin with, but he was getting worse and worse. What would start out as a slight cold would turn into a high fever and go on for days. It was painful to watch. Was it really just his weak body? Couldn't do anything. Should we get a doctor, Nageki? I'm fine. I'm fine. Nageki, wait. You still have a fever. Don't worry about the dishes. I'll take care of them. I told you, I'm fine. Don't. If you just say how you feel alright, I'll feel better too, Nageki, okay? But how about this? From now on, I'm fine isn't allowed. What do you... Whenever you say you're fine, you never are. Oh, okay. Go to bed for now, okay? Tomorrow I'm taking you to a doctor. This is highly unusual. Nageki has a genetic condition which impairs his immune system. Impairs his immune system? All living creatures inherit defense systems against viruses and the like from their parents, and we call them the immune system. But Nageki's is abnormally weak. That's why he gets sick easily? Indeed. He can become infected with diseases that bodies such as yours or mine would fight off easily. It's probably best if he avoids going outside, as that could bring him into contact with more dangerous viruses. He could become seriously ill with little or no warning. Please, can you cure him? I'll find whatever money it takes. He's the only family I have left. I understand how you feel, but as I said, his condition is hereditary. I've never seen anything like it. Sorry, but I can't help him. We went to many hospitals, and I talked to many doctors. They all said the same thing. I can't help him. Someone, please save Nageki. Anyone. I'll do anything. We had been all alone, but we found a home together. It was taken from us. And now this. Someone, please help us. Soon after the start of 2183, a letter arrived. It was from a researcher at the St. Pigeonations Medical Institute, Mr. Isa Soma. I have received a report about a boy named Shujishiro Nageki from a doctor at a certain hospital. I believe I know what his condition is. It is extremely rare, so my fellow researchers and I would be grateful for a chance to assist in curing it. We hereby invite him to come study at St. Pigeonations. We believe that solving the riddle of his sickness will bring great advances to all of bird science. The medical center will pay for his tuition. St. Pigeonations is a school of great prestige. Our curricula and facilities are among the best in the world. The medical center is located on the school grounds. We propose that he live in the center out of concern for his delicate health. He will have access to professional medical expertise anytime he should need it. Please consult with the rest of your family, and if you are interested, contact me at the following address. I'll be waiting. Isa Soma. This is amazing, Nageki. I'm glad we went to so many hospitals. Never expected an invitation like this. I don't want to go. I want to stay with you, Hattori. But you'll be able to go to school. I can only teach you what I know. There's a lot that I don't know. And you'll be able to make friends. Doctors there will help you with your illness, so you won't have to be sick. Do you not want me here, Hattori? Of course I do. But I'm worried. If you were to get really sick, I wouldn't be able to do anything. I think it would be better for you to stay with the doctors. I'll be lonely by myself, but I can wait until you're better. Become strong, Nageki, and then come back here. I'll wait for you, however long it takes. Okay. And so, Nageki enrolled in St. Pigeonations. There had been a lot of us at Hatoful House, and after that I was with Nageki. I was lonely living by my... dropping frames. And we're back in the green, okay. I was only living by myself for the first time, but I was more worried about Nageki. Hope he makes good friends, but he's never been very sociable. At least, he will have an easier life there than here. And most importantly, they'll be looking for a cure. The summer of that year, he sent a lot of letters home. I'm going to be undergoing intensive treatment over the summer. I wanted to come home, but they said this would be better for me. How are you? I'll write again soon. I asked Dr. Isa about a meeting, but he said no. Not the only one here with an unusual illness, and they have to be very careful about who comes in. Summer's half over now. Is it hot out? The basement of the center is always the same light and the same temperature. I miss you, Hattori. I'm fine. I'm fine, Hattori. Don't worry about me. I was worried. Nageki hadn't told me he was fine since he promised not to 3 years ago. What are they doing to him? Are they doing something bad to him? I tried calling Dr. Isa, but he always replied with, "Progress is good, everything is fine." If everything is fine, why won't they let me talk to him? I snuck into the medical center. I need to know if he's really alright. He said that he was undergoing intensive care in the basement. That must be where he is. How do I get there? I need to the entrance to the basement. That was when I heard the alarm. I could hear urgent footsteps and the sound of wings. This building has all the most advanced equipment. They must have noticed me. But I was greeted at the corner not by guards, but by panicked researchers. All shouting the same thing, all heading for the exit. Fire! Fire! What? A fire! Subject 00 set a fire. Call the fire department. Black smoke rolls towards me from the inner corridors. Nageki. Where is Nageki? Nageki. Say something, please. Where are you? It's happening again. Nageki needs me, and I'm not there. I always leave him alone when he's in pain. Smoke is clogging my lungs with its foul stench, but I run onwards anyway. Nageki is there, in a room filled with fire. Nageki, it's me, Hitori. I'm here to save you. Hitori. What happened? What did they do to you? Come on, we have to get out of here. I'm sorry. His face is clouded. He shuts the door and I hear the lock clicks shut. Open the door, Nageki. Hitori. Can't go outside anymore. Can't live anymore. What did they do to you? I'm a fool. All this time I thought you were getting better. Thought you'd come home cured. I should be the one apologizing. Nageki, please. Come home with me to our home. Listen, Hitori. I recorded everything that happened here and hid it in the library. It's wrong. This is the only way to stop them. What are you talking about? We can talk later. I can't let you die. Can you do me a favor, Hitori? Anything. Please. Please. Make sure there is nothing left of my body. And... Izune Hitori. I had heard that he died after the fire, but it would seem that our investigation was lacking. It was hardly easy to change your name and face. Jesus. Nageki. He's calling. He's calling me, you know? Isa came to greet Nageki. Where is he? I see you are losing hold of your sanity. I'm serious. I've been waiting for this from the beginning. You told me what you were doing to him here, but then you closed the facility. I've been waiting for this, Isa. Waiting for you to open this place again. Ever since I joined the faculty. He's still here, isn't he? Nageki. There were indeed some pieces of him left after the fire. They would have degraded in mere hours had I left them. If it pleases you to call those bits of me Fuchushiro Nageki, I will not attempt to stop you. Those pieces have already been transferred to Mr. Kawara's body. You won't die just yet, Isa. Don't worry. Don't worry. Just tell me, where's Nageki? I have to take him home now. If by Nageki you mean what was left of him after the fire, then it is Mr. Kawara's liver. The cells from his body that contain the Charon virus are now inside Mr. Kawara, parasitizing him. Oh, is that it? I see. Thank you, Isa. Hang on just a little longer, Isa. I need to ask Nageki what he thinks we should do with you. Mr. Nanaki comes over to me, same soft smile on his face as when he teaches class. Can you hear me, Nageki? I'm sorry I made you wait so long. I'm here now. Sir, it's me, Kawara Ryota, from your class. Please, snap out of it. I don't know what happened in the past, Nanaki, but this is not the time for such foolery. We have only a few more minutes before the humans enter the school grounds. It won't take them long to find this place. Could you move over for a second, Shirogane? I need to talk to Kawara. Points the gun at Sakya. Sakya, he's serious. It's too noisy in here. Come on, Kawara. Let's go into that room. Just the two of us. What are you thinking? Are you planning to lock yourself in? Open the door. Open it, I say. Isa said he's in your liver, didn't he? Where's the liver, I wonder? Do you know, Kawara? Sir, Nageki would never have wanted this. He stares thoughtfully at my stomach, a knife in his hand. My body feels weak. I think I must have put too much into that fight earlier. Won't be able to resist. Nageki. Nageki. Nageki, can you hear me? I've come to save you again. Where are you? Tell me. What part of Kawara do I need to cut open to find you? Nageki. 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 Sir, listen to me. He moves the knife from one place to another, as if making an estimation. He's going to... Oh, I see. It's hide and seek. I'll look as hard as I can, then. Just a little longer. You'll be able to go home in just a little bit, Nageki. Together. Did he stab us? Stop it, Hattori. The knife is stuck deep into the wall under my wing. I can hear Nageki's voice, but I can't see him. The voice is coming from inside me. Mr. Kawara, let me use your body for a bit. Getting possessed? Okay. Okay. Go ahead. Can you hear me, Hattori? Of course. Talks with you every night. He told me, Nageki. Told me to come get you. Told me to exact revenge on Issa. No, Hattori, that was not me. I never told you to do that. Have you forgotten what I asked you to do, Hattori? The second thing? I remember. Of course I remember. So let's go home. Listen, Hattori. I'm no longer here. I can no longer go home with you. Who said that? Oh, I see. It was Issa, wasn't it? Only he would say something mean like that. No, it wasn't him. Don't worry, Nageki. I'll take care of him in a minute. Don't worry. Hattori, I never asked for you to come here for me. I never asked for you to exact revenge. Who was it? Nageki. It was Nageki. I died because of you. You abandoned me here. Never wanted to come here. It was you who killed me. You killed me. You killed me. You killed me. I will not. What? I will not forgive Hattori. Sorry, Nageki, but I know that no apology will ever fix it. Sir, what? There's a shadow in Hattori's heart. His own shadow, pretending to be mine. Come for me, Hattori. I'm here. I know. I don't want to be alone. I don't want you to be alone. You will never forget me. You will live with me. You will live with me, your sin forever. That's what you want, isn't it? If you want me to carry this pain, I will, Nageki. I won't ask for forgiveness. I won't. He's crying. Tortured by his own shadow. Sorry, Nageki. I'm sorry. Hattori, I want you to be at pain. He's trying to destroy his feelings of guilt. He wants to be saved. If you're here, his pain will go away. Help me save him. Yes. I want this to be over. In all honesty. Hattori! I was tortured by them here, in this place. It was terrible. Issa and the others should die in pain. All of them should die. As long as they live, my pain will never disappear. Mr. Nanaki. Revenge will solve nothing. There we go. Sir, you and Nageki both lost those most important to you to strife. You should know best of all people that revenge helps no one. It brings no happiness, only pain. If I hadn't been there, Nageki would never have died. I was never there when he needed me. I'm sorry, Nageki. If I had been better, this never would have happened. Everything would have been fine if he'd never met me. If I hadn't been there, I never would have felt pain. Sir, why? Why are you doing this to yourself? The time Nageki spent with you was his greatest treasure. I know how wonderful it is to be able to go together with loved ones too. To be together. Nageki is glad he got to be with you, sir. There is nothing to regret. Come with me, Hattori. Look at me, Hattori. Hear only my voice, Hattori. I'll tear your heart to pieces, and when it heals, I will tear it again. And again, and again. That is your punishment. It'll be wonderful to live with me again. Wonderful. Hattori. Blame yourself no more. Please, Hattori. Listen to me. The voice you hear is that of your own shadow. You have been hurting yourself all this time. Stop blaming yourself. I don't want to see you in pain. He asked me for two things, Nageki. The first was, come save me. So I... Listen to me, Hitori. My first wish was... for you to make my body disappear from this world. As long as I live, as long as my body remains, someone will try to use the Charon virus. That virus must disappear, and my body with it. It will bring only sadness as long as it remains. He asked for one other thing. He asked me to take revenge on Dr. Issa, and all those who brought you pain. Yes, I need to grant this wish. I need to... Hitori! My second wish was... No, Hitori. That was not my wish. Remember, Hitori. Remember my final wish. Flashback. It's not about whether you're doing anything or not. You're part of the family, and we need you. That doesn't help. With my body like this, I can't work or go to school. That's just how it is. Thinking too hard, Nageki. Let's go pick some millet in the yard. It's almost dinner time. Full stomach scares the bad things away. Right? What a beautiful sunset. Guess it's autumn already. Are you cold, Nageki? I'm fine. Hitori. It would be easier for you without me, right? Why do you think that? Heard you and the others talking about it. Medicine costs a lot more than food. You're paying it for it out of your salary, right? If you had that money for yourself, you could buy better food. You wouldn't have to work so much. So you'd be better off without me. Don't say that, Nageki. I don't care about fancy food or free time. You're more important than any of that. You mean more to us than you think, Nageki. You were very young when you came here, so maybe you don't remember, but losing family is hard. I want to stay like this, watching over the people I love, forever. So listen. Maybe it looks like I'm working just for you, but it's for me too. Seeing you happy makes me happy. Thank you, Tori. Just wish I wasn't such a burden to you. Stop that already. You've never been a burden to me. Here, have some millet. Eat well and we can sleep well too. Let's hope for good dreams, okay? Hope we can stay with everyone like this forever. Yes. Yes. My second wish was, live, Hitori. Live and be happy. Nageki, I can't be happy. You're gone. Can't be with you anymore. Look at me, Hitori. I want you to live. You don't have to feel guilty for me. Couldn't tell while I was still here. First I thought my remains, the parts of me that are inside Mr. Kawara now, were keeping me here. But I don't think so now. I think I was worried. Worried that you wouldn't be able to keep going alone. I can't, Nageki. Can't go on without you. I don't want to live without you. I stayed here too long, Hitori. We have to move on. Don't worry. We'll meet again somewhere, sometime. Mr. Kawara, thank you. Kawara, are you unhurt? Yeah, I'm fine. How unexpected. If it were me, your insides would have divulged themselves in their secrets long ago. Inaki, I will not forgive this Matt. Don't worry about it, Sakuya. It's already over. We need to get out. We're already out of time. Indeed. So now it's gonna end, right? Nageki was kept frozen here, right, Doctor? Indeed he was. The facility was sealed off, so it's hardly difficult to keep people from snooping around. Staying here with Hyoko. What are you saying, Kawara? Come with us at once. Well, he's already infected, right? I see. Kawara. Thought you would say that. The Charon virus has by now colonized your body quite completely. Were you to leave, any humans you encountered would suffer a painful death. What? Is this your plan all along, you conniving physician? Surely there is a way to remove the virus. Alas, that would be impossible. Impossible. With current medical technology. Once established in the body, it is quite tenacious. Even if we were to remove the tissues from Mr. Fujishiro, Mr. Kawara would still carry the virus. Madness. Lunacy. The same goes for Miss Tosako's damaged brain. It is currently preserved inside a glass jar, but just barely. Indeed, given Labor 9's behavior and the subsequent damage she was dealt, there is no guarantee that her personality and memories are still retrievable. With current medical technology, anyway. Shirogane, let's go outside. Do you mean to leave Kawara here? How deep does your selfish nature run? We'll come back for him. It's impossible now, impossible. But one day we may be able to remove the virus from his body. I think. But Nageki would say the same. Well, Mr. Shirogane, I think perhaps you would do well to respect Mr. Kawara's thoughts on the matter. I feel as if this one day has brought an entire lifetime's worth of fatigue. Just want to rest for a little while. I'm worried about Mother. Sakia, could you tell her I'll be back one day? Listen, Kawara. A label? No. I never go back on my word. No matter how long it takes, I'll come back for you. I swear. So, promise me, please. Promise me that you'll leave this place with me alive. Right. I promise. I'll be waiting for you. A lot sure happened today, Hiyoko. Does this mean we're finally getting into recap mode, Ryota? I'm half sick from being stuck out here and not even knowing what's going on. Yeah. I guess you only got to see bits and pieces of the story. Yep. So will you fill me in, please? I guess we have plenty of time for it. I'm gonna miss eating udon, but having you here makes things at least a little better. Right? Where do I start? Everything that's happened, what's happening now, and everything that might happen one day. We have plenty of time to talk about it all. Is that it? Oh my god, we did it! Wait, what? Where'd the music go? Okay. Oh boy, am I glad that no birds were harmed in making this game. That's good news. Ah, man. I really feel that could have been trimmed down so much. that could have been trimmed down. I mean, I liked it, but man. Okay. Let's get the endings real quick that we missed. So I guess I'll go mute until we get to the new endings. So, because I think we have Sakia, and then Oko-san, and then Chu, I guess? Or is it Azami? I think it's those four, then. Why does it only need 3 archives, though? Let me see. How many achievements are we missing? View my achievements. Okasan, Sakuya, Shu, Azami. Let's focus on Sakuya's right now. We need Into the Night. Study music every day. Right, okay. Well, let's do this quickly, and then, yeah, un momento. So wait, it's raining. Happy New Year, but it's raining? Oh well. Go to the shrine, but this weather makes the wilderness dangerous. Go sleep in like a good girl instead. Won't be able to send out cards in this rain either. Fiddlesticks. Okay. So never mind. That's... Okay. So not... I guess that can just happen, I guess. Oh, right. We chose the correct beans. It's a pricey blend of beans, and then you like expensive things. That's not what I meant. Why are you giving me beans? It's Legumintines. What is that? What planet are you from, anyway? It's a holiday where girls are supposed to give beans to the boys they like. What? Don't look so disturbed. Jeez. Gave you those. Will you accept them, Sakya? These beans seem somewhat cheap for their illustrious recipient, but since you ask it, I will not refuse them. Really? Yay! What did you mean by like? I'm asking what you meant by the boys they like. Exactly what I said. No matter what I'm doing or where I am, your beautiful plumage always comes to mind, Sakya. Anyway, here. Hope we can continue to get along. Indeed. He glances at the beans and then at me, and wordlessly leaves. Glad you like them. Did like them, right? So he does like those. Okay. Now the next thing. New Year's, maybe? Right, he still runs away. Okay. Ask me what I left. Ask me what I left. That's right, and give me a simple, honest answer right away. And that made me jealous. I mean, that's the same. I'm not talking about what peasants think, I'm talking about what I think. You don't do life, Sakya. I succeed my father as the next family head. Oh jeez, that's not what I meant. So he said across the wilderness once more. Don't know if his father will accept him, or if he really will want to run him, but I know he'll come back to me. I pray that our future will be a happy one. Wake up, it's morning, Sakya. Silence, the hall of your feathers has many lumps and sharp rocks ever. Jeez, what are you complaining about? I even got you some straw. Contacted you. Wait, isn't that the same though? To greatest. Salutations, I trust you are well. Dear Sakya. Isn't it the same ending? I didn't do it wrong, right? Song of the Foolish Bird? So the ending doesn't change then. Because that's... yeah, right? Ending number 3. Wait. But I got number 3. My chance. But into the night? Oh. Okay. I have to do it. Apparently, so I got his true ending the first time. But I have to study math. Okay. Let's, like, study math, I guess. Oh, man. This is painful. So wait, if I didn't choose that option, I don't get to hang out with Sakyo? Damn it. So I have to reload. Okay. Alright, well, let's reload. So we have to choose all the options. I just have to not do music the whole time. Well, I think because I went with charisma the whole way. Yeah, I guess we just reload from the beginning. Oh. Did it pretty good? I don't think my save file's working. God damn. The reload from the beginning. Did I break the game? Oh no. Oh my god. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm gonna do this off stream, I guess. I don't know. Well, maybe I should do it on stream. I don't. We'll pick another weekend and then we'll get the rest of these and then, yeah. Okay. Anyways, we did it though. We beat it. It's done. It's over. But I need to complete it. So, see what the other endings are. But yeah, I'll be back in like an hour with Cyberpunk. So, thanks for tuning in. Catch y'all later. Have a good one. And bye.